Hey, how's it going, everyone? Just back in with another sequence video. This one's in Jeremiah 29:12 to 30, verse 3. So we'll start with reference to salvation. Verse 12, then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will hear you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. I will be found by you, declares the Lord, and I will restore your fortunes and gather you from all the nations and all the places where I've driven you. So God's elect is in verse 14, are scattered, in all nations. Declares the Lord, and I will bring you back to the place from which I sent you into exile. Verse 15, now we're going to go into the Great Tribulation. Because you have said the Lord has raised up prophets for us in Babylon. So this is a reference to the two witnesses, in the last days, who will be in America, spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Verse 17, thus says the Lord of hosts, behold, I am sending on them sword, famine, and pestilence, and I'll make them like vile figs that are so rotten they cannot be eaten. Verse 18, I'll pursue them with sword, famine, and pestilence. That's again a reference to Revelation 18:8. And I'll make them a horror to all the kingdoms of the earth, to be a curse, a terror, a hissing, and a reproach among all the nations where I have driven them, because they did not pay attention to my words, declare the Lord, that I persistently sent to you by my servants, the prophets, but you would not listen, declares the Lord. Okay, and so now we're going to get references to America being destroyed. The Lord make you like Zedekiah and Ahab, whom the king of Babylon roasted in the fire. And so it's a reference of Babylon roasting, in the fire. And so that's coded language for America being destroyed. And then it says here, therefore, thus says the Lord, behold, I'll punish Shemaiah and Nehelam and his descendants. He shall not have anyone living among this people. And so this is coded language to the final destruction, where God's destroying everybody with the mark of the beast. And that's in verse 32. 3 times 2 is 6. And so, that's the next thing. And then here's a reference to the kingdom. Jeremiah 30. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, write in a book all the words that I have spoken to you. For behold, days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will restore the fortunes of my people, Israel and Judah, says the Lord, and I will bring them back to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall take possession of it. Okay. And so, again, here, the book of Jeremiah, the entire book is very much like the Psalms and a lot of the books in the Bible. It's just like a repeat. It's the same God that's performing all these judgments. It's just with different set of characters and a different time period, but this follows the end times sequence exactly. Hope everyone's doing well. Bye.